Hello everyone, welcome back to another guitar lesson. Again, I'm Kuya Clint, where I teach you guys how to play the guitar easily and in detail. So, if you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So I feel like most of you guys by now have already learned how to play chords, such as this one, as well as to pluck certain notes in the guitar strings as well. But somewhere in the middle lies this territory which is called double stops. And double stops is pretty much used where you're plucking two strings at the same time, or strumming at the same time as well, like so, in order to create richer and fuller sounds. So a lot of genres uses this technique as well, from folk to rock to classical too sometimes, which is a pretty great technique, especially if you want to level your guitar playing skills from like only doing this. Because for some people and their taste, this only playing a singular string, like so, kind of sounds a bit dull, bit boring, especially if you've been playing the guitar for quite some time now. But if you're going to be combining the higher E string, open string, with the B string on the first fret, for example, creating this sound, kind of creates a fuller, more richer sound that's going to be a lot more interesting to the audience ears. And that's something that I'm going to be introducing to you guys today. Just basically how to play double stops, as well as some scales or exercises to get the habit of learning this skill as well, so that you'll be able to pull this off in any situation that you find yourselves in when it comes to like playing the guitar and stuff. And so for this instance, in this video, we're only going to be looking at the basic stuff for now, just so that you guys could get into the habit of learning double stops and incorporating them to your guitar playing. But yeah, so that said, we're only going to be focusing on this hand for now, the hand that we're going to be using to pressing strings on the guitar fret. And for this one, we're not really going to be paying any attention on this for now. You can either pluck the strings together or do a strum. If that's your preference, it doesn't really matter. We're only going to be focusing on this one right here. And before we begin, please do not forget to leave a like, subscribe, and the notification bell down below, so that you guys will be able to stay updated for future videos. And if you guys would like me to teach any other guitar concepts, guitar lessons as well, aside from this one, just comment it down below as well. And I'm sure to do it for you. And you'll also be able to show your support by sending a super thanks my way down below as well. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, that said, let's go straight right into it. Okay, so for the first exercise, what we're going to do is going to be trying out double stops by only using the B string and the high E string. And we're going to be using this tab right here, which is pretty much going to be the C major scale. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be plucking the first fret and the B string, as well as that open string and the high E string, creating this sound. Yep, like so. The next up is going to be the first fret and the high E string, as well as the third fret on the B string. It's going to be like this. Now some people can do it like this, especially if they have longer fingers or they're pretty good at it. But for now, I'm going to be just doing this. So personally, to make it easier, I like using my index finger as well as my ring finger, like so. Yep, it's going to be the third fret on the B string and the first fret on the high E string. Next up is going to be the fifth fret on the B string, third fret high E string. Yep, next up is going to be the sixth fret on the B string, fifth fret high E string. It's going to be 8 B string, then 7 high E string. It's going to be 10th fret B string, 8th fret high E string, 12 on the B, 10 on the high E string. It's going to be the 13th fret on the B string and the 12th fret on the high E string. So altogether, it's going to be like this. And so for the next exercise, we're going to be playing double stops, but this time we're going to be doing it across the neck. Pretty cool. It's going to be still in the C major scale, but we're going to be using this tab right here. So again, it's going to be like this. It's going to be 3 and 2. 3 is going to be on the A string, 2 on the D string. Then after that, it's going to be the 3rd fret on the D string. It's going to be the 5th fret on the A string. So some habit that you need to get into is going to be if the gap is going to be from like one fret to the other fret, I'm going to be using our index finger and our middle finger. But if it's going to be between two frets, I recommend using this index finger and this ring finger right here. But there are some situations or some habits as well that won't be easy to remove, and that's fine. Everyone has different styles anyway. So personally, because I have kind of like long fingers, I just tend to do this instead of using my index finger for like smaller gaps. I just use this for everything. Sometimes even like this. But that's only if you have like the, I don't know, like the length of your fingers for it and the strength as well. And that's something that you can like get into in the future. That's going to be 3 and 2, 5 and 3. It's going to be 2 and open, 3 and 2, open and open. After that, it's going to be 1 and 2. Then it's going to be 4 and 3. It's going to be 1 and open. And back. And once you finally figure out the concept, you'll be able to do this in any other scale and in any other key as well, and be able to have better guitar playing skills in no time. So yeah, this is the end of the guitar lesson. Thank you guys for watching this far into the video. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed it so that I'll know. And please once again don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell down below so that you guys will be able to stay updated for future videos. And if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well. And I'll try to do it for you. And we'll also be able to show your support by sending a super thanks my way down below as well. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, so if you guys would like to watch more guitar lessons or guitar tutorials for that matter, just click these ones right here. It's all good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.